And good morning everyone. Medyo masakit pala lamunan ko. Pero much better now. Better than yesterday. Salamat Baktidol. And salamat sa mga advices ng mga tao. Warm water, calamansi, and everything. Sinubukan ko po kahapon. I'm feeling better now. So, that's good. Alright. Yan. Pasensya na talaga kahapon. Really wasn't feeling well. Medyo gulo pa rin ng bahay ko. Kasi hindi pa lang paglinis na napagod nga. Yan. Today we're gonna be talking about cutting losses, ISM most especially, nangyari kahapon, and also mga picks ko today. So yun pag-uusapan natin. So very good news yesterday, a little update. Senate has already passed. Yan. Bagal, hinaan ko na ang volume. Yung pag-uusapan natin. So very good news yesterday, a little update. Yan. So hininaan ko na microphone kasi kahapon na settings to yung mahina ang boses ko. I hope everything is okay on your end. Hindi naman masakit sa tenga ninyo. Just let me know if you have any problems. Ayan. Kahapon Senate passed the resolution na okay na. It's under the franchise is already being controlled by the consortium of ISM of UDENA. So that's very, very positive news. So we're expecting ISM to go up today. We'll discuss more about that in a while. First of all, I want to say good morning to my daughter Laika and to you everyone. Good morning po. Napakagandang umaga po ngayon para sa atin, especially sa mga ISM holders. Before we go to the discussion today about cutting losses and the ISM update, and so we're gonna be reading the comments ng mga tao. If you have any requests for charting, please post it in the comments. If the time allows us, hanggang kaya po natin, we're gonna be talking about we're gonna do charting sa mga requests ninyo. Nauna dito ngayon, si Christian Cortez. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Shout out naman sa Concentrix, G5 reporting team. Yan, shout out po sa inyo. Good morning, Concentrix G5 reporting team. And at pa-chart po na requests kay Lopez, Tech, Tugs, and Vita. Okay, I'll write these down. Medyo maingay yung mga aso ko. Right. Yan. Joe Ligaras, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning, and Beatrice Tacuba, good morning. Dana Angela, good morning, Sir Lloyd, Laika, and Miss Apple. RJ Abracosa, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Fen and Tugs. Yan, si Fen, sulat natin. Si Tugs andyan Nga pala guys, sa mga andito, can you please, little request on my end, please share the video. Pakishare po ang video to your Facebook walls para ma-spark po ang curiosity ng mga kaibigan nyo into stock market. I had a friend na nagpo-post lang siya ng mga gains niya. His friends are asking him, can you teach me how to do this? How are you earning and everything? So, At least we're influencing people how to start in the stock market. And if they see this video, hindi sila matatakot kasi they know that there's a program like this that is gonna guide them in their stock market journey. Yan. To your trading groups rin po, para sa mga newbies, malaman nila na the daily grind is here to help them. Right? So, please po, pakishare po ang video. Thank you so much. Sa mga hindi pa po nag-subscribe sa channel, please subscribe to the channel. And then, those who are watching the replay of the video, kung replay po pinapanood niyo, you can move forward to around 25 minutes of the video because that's around where the discussion starts. Right? So, yun. Candice Ibarra, good morning. Joy P, good morning to you and your family too. Hops, good morning din Hops. Che Herrero, good morning. Mike R, good morning Sir Lloyd. Pakita mo yung aso nyo. Nasa labas right? Alam nila na sa labas na sila magstay pag magla-live ako kasi ang kukulit. Chester Deo Suniza, good morning Sir Lloyd. Michelle Obaldo, good morning guys. Morning din. Hops, chart request po si Picor. Ayan, ganda ni Picor nagkala, di ba? That's one of the reason why I'm gonna be teaching about cutting losses today. Kasi ang dami natakot kay Picor at nag-cut loss. Ayun, nag-bounce kahapon. So, I'm gonna be teaching about cutting losses. Same with ISM, yung nangyari kay ISM. Dami nag-cut loss. Hindi pa naman nag-break ng support. Tapos nag-cut loss yung mga tao. So, we're gonna be talking about cutting losses today. PHA, Picor, IRC, thanks. Alright, I'll write these down. Alright, so yan. Let's go back. Anthony Limson, good morning Sir Lloyd. Kung kailan ako nag-cut loss 4% saka umakyat si Picor, wise ba re-entry? Ayan, so we very timely. Yan yung kakasabi ko lang, Anthony, yan yung pag-uusapan natin. 4% ka ng loss kay Picor, tas nag-cut loss ka, saka naman umakyat. Yun yung problema talaga ng mga newbies. That's why we're gonna be talking about proper cutting losses today. Anthony, we'll talk about that. Right, Monet Lagman, good morning, happy birthday for ISM holders. Insights po kay LTG and AP. Right, Monet, yes, ang ganda na ganda na umaga ng mga ISM holders. Kahapon, ang daming nag-aabang sa Senate hearing. Right, all right, these requests down, LTG and AP. Addison C, good morning. Casel John Visaya, good morning. Sir Lloyd, pasuyo naman po ng Picor, CLI, and SCC. Si Picor andyan na, CLI and SCC. CLI and SCC. Matanggal na po ba Picor? Ano po effect? Wala ko nabasa na matatanggal si Picor. Let me just open Edge then while we're talking para makapag-load naman siya. So, I don't think, wala ko nababasa ni Picor, ma-delist If you have any link, please post it in the comments. Ask Sir requests, sana lahat ng OFW makapag-open ng account sa 2Trade Asia. That's from June. Hopefully soon, I'm talking to them about that possibility. That's actually isa yan sa mga pinag-usapan namin noon pa with 2Trade Asia. As I was there, they were we were exchanging ideas about marketing them. And yung sinabi ko, the biggest talaga is opening. One of the biggest factor talaga is opening at a cheaper price. As of the moment, hindi talaga nila kaya kasi kakasimula pa lang nila. 25k. Ang problema kasi kung mag-open ka ng 5k, parang wala rin yung 5k Bali wala rin yung 5k kung magta-trade kayo ng 5k, wala rin, 'di ba? So dadagdagan nyo pa rin yung funds nyo. So if ever gusto nyo na po mag-open talaga ngayon, 25k is not bad. Okay pa rin yung 25k naman, 'di ba? Sadly, the 5k is just exclusive to my students at magiging students ko pa lang as of the moment. So hopefully soon, I can convince them. But as of the moment, wala pa po. I'll let you know once that happens. Pero, don't worry po, ang ganda po ng ginagawa ng 2Trade Asia ngayon. Meron silang ilalabas na malaki to help all traders. Hindi lang po mga students ko. Right? So, abangan nyo lang po yun. Right? So, yun. Pag lumabas yun, excuse me, pag lumabas yun, hindi nyo na kailangan masasabi nyo talaga na I'm just gonna be opening 2Trade Asia nonetheless of the price, di ba? So, hindi ko pa pwede ilabas ang update na yan, but definitely expect something very good with 2Trade Asia in the coming days, weeks nga. It's still on preparation mode. Yan, Casel, John Visay, good morning, and we already talked about that. Insights po kay MPI EW po. This is from Joy. I'll write these down. Right, may nagtanong dito. It's kinda, medyo mataas yung ano. So, hello, good morning, sir. This is from Lolita. MPI is one of your reco. If my average is 4.93, mataas ba siya? I need to buy more on dips. Yes, please. It's okay to buy more on dips, especially if you're into MPI for long term or naipit na kayo. Yes, it's good to buy more on the dips because this company is good and its support is holding strong. So I don't think I don't think it's gonna go down further, but if it does, just keep buying more. Maganda po yung company niyan. So wala kayong kakatakot mag-buy more on that company. Alright, Christian Cortez, thank you so much for the super chat sa donation po ninyo. Thank you so much, Christian Cortez. So nga pala guys, if you like my content and you might want to consider sponsoring the program, right, kung gusto nyo po mag-sponsor, there's an option there sa tabi ng smiley sa chat room natin. May dollar button dyan. That's called the super chat. So pwede po kayo mag-donate sa channel para po to help to help me continue the program every day. Yan. So John, MPI in Joy, MPI in EW. Yan, nasulat na natin yan. Noel Almario, hi po, good morning sir, good morning din. Ranulfo Ferzas, may buntag coach, Glyca. Sana ISM day. Right? I'm not recommending ISM as of the moment for today, especially for position trading, diba? Kasi yung mga recommendations ko sa inyo are for position trading. ISM is out of position. If gusto nyo po pumasok kay ISM, use a breakout strategy if position trader po kayo. But I've been telling this to you guys hindi naman every day, but noon pa, hanggang sa nagsawa na ako magsabi, guys, treat ISM for investor. Right? Just keep buying the dips, bili lang ng bili. Kahit po out of position na yan, kahit po mataas na yan, just buy, and then if it goes down, just buy more. Right? At least man lang, kung lumipad yan ngayon, hindi kayo maiinggit. Right? Ang problema sa iba, maiinggit na lang kasi hindi nakapasok. Tagal ko na kaya sinasabi yan kasi gustong bumarat. Right? There are moments that you now di po maganda bumarat sa isang stock. So, huwag niyo pong aanuhin yan. Story of a friend of mine, I was talking with him last night. I talked to him, bakit hindi ka pumasok kay ISM? Kasi binarat niya yung 5.5 tas hindi na tuloy nakapasok. So, ayun. Baka lumipad pa si ISM lalo, so it became a missed opportunity. Just because of 10 centavos, ang laki ng mawawala ninyo just because binarat niyo ang 10 centavos. So, huwag niyo pong babaratin yan. Right? Edward Vince, good morning. Watching from Riyadh. Hops, yun. Eduardo Arcoy, good morning, Sir Lloyd. ABA, STR, and CPG. Thanks. Right, I'll write these down. Hops, ang nabasa ko, sir, tatanggalin ang PCOR sa top 30 index stocks. Ayan, so yan. Kung tatanggalin si PCOR sa index, maybe it's gonna be siguro it might affect it a bit kasi hindi na siya nasa spotlight for investors, but technical analysis as of the moment is holding naman, so we can't really tell as of the moment. So konti ingat lang, right? That's why I want you guys, if you want to enter PCOR, just to test buy, wag mo na malaking pera. Good morning, watching from Riyadh, Edward. From Riyadh, KSA, aarangkada na kaya si ISM mamaya. Yun yung problema, hindi ko po alam. Hindi natin alam kung aarangkada yan. But on my bias, I think it will. But I can't tell the future po. Hindi po natin alam yan. That's the nature of the stock market. This is one of the lessons I always teach my students, guys. You have to have the mentality that no one can predict the market. We are guessing here. Nanguhula po tayo dito. Right? So, ang hula ko is aakyat. Since it's a hula, it's not really 100%. So, I can't really tell you if aarangkada yan mamaya. We can hope that it will. But if it doesn't, it's still okay. At least nakaposisyon na tayo. Baka bukas pa or the next week or the next month even. Since we're in here for long term, right? So, have that mindset na hindi nyo po mahuhulaan ang market talaga. No one can predict it accurately. Right? 3D Printwiz, good morning. ABS, please. Kamusta natin si ABS? Pinag-usapan na natin yan noon. I did recommend ABS the past few days. So slowly going up. Let's check it out again. Paolo Drew, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. PHA, may bounce play ba ngayon? Possible. Maganda ng movement ni PHA kahapon. So, let's check out PHA today. Ayan. Excuse me. JPM Games, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Ask ko lang po si ISM, Ani and Del Monte. Si Del Monte, gumaganda ang movement. No? I checked out Del Monte and it's showing us good price action. Wow, sir, naka-polo shirt na kayo. Hindi nakapaglaba right? Galing ako Manila, so hindi pa nakapaglaba. So, naglabasan yung mga medyo formal ko mga damit. Right, Roland Namela, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Kailan ba pwede i-sell? Kailan ba pwede i-sell ang ABA at na may dividend? Right, let's talk about this. This is a very good question from Roland. Kailan ba pwede i-sell ang ABA na may dividends? Depends on you, right? It depends on you. Depends on what? Are you in it? Are you waiting for the dividends? Right? Because kung inaantay nyo po ang dividends on X date, makukuha nyo po ang dividends pero I'm expecting the prices to drop after on the X date. So, mahirap yan. Magkakabuhusan yan. Usually, ang ginagawa ko dyan is, yes, may dividends play dyan, but I don't wait for the dividends. Before the X date, binibenta ko na yan. Kahit hindi ko po makuha ang dividends since I'm not into the stock for long term. I'm just taking advantage of the momentum it will be getting because of the dividends and I'm gonna get out. Hindi ko po antayin yung dividends. Yung dividends na yan, actually, dividends plays para po yan sa mga investor. Pag naglabas ng pag dating ng X date, babagsak yan. So, expect maiipit po kayo if ever hindi nyo po ibebenta yan. So, it's up to you. Do you want to get the dividends or are you just taking advantage of the climb because of the dividends and you can always get out before the X date kasi on X date expect na magda-drop yan. Hindi natin alam. Usually if it hindi ko naman masasabi but yeah, usually magda-drop yan. So, it's up to you. If you just want to ride the momentum of the dividends, get out before the X date, the day before the X date most especially. But if you're in it for the dividends, so you can hold it until X date if you want to. Yan. Ethel Narciso, good morning po, Sir Lloyd. Kamusta po ang MPI? Let's talk about that. Casel John Visay, I hope you've answered your question, Roland. Casel John Visay, butin lang, okay na pakiramdam mo, sir. Rest lang need mo and water therapy. Medyo okay na. Not really completely 100%, but feeling better now compared to yesterday. Kaapon, grabe. Right? Noel Taranco, good morning, Coach. Ano ba ang difference ng trading hours sa international market sa time dito sa Pinas? Salamat. It depends, right? International market, iba-iba kasi ang market open. Let's check out. Ito, pwede kayong pumunta dito. This is eToro, by the way. I am invested in oil. I'm already earning $22 in it, 2.25%. Pero still, I think it's already on an uptrend, so hindi ko po binibitawan. Let's go to help. Yan, pwede nyo pong makita dito, market hours and fees. Yan. So, makikita nyo po dito ang international market hours. For commodities, ito yung platinum, nat gas, may schedule po yan dyan. Makikita nyo po dyan. So, if you wanna check out international market, makikita nyo po dito. Crypto, currencies, crypto is 24/7. ETFs, indices, stocks, indices, makikita nyo po dyan ng oras nag-o-open si Hong Kong 50. And one moment, please. Medyo ang ingay ng mga aso ko eh. Right, so yeah, this is to answer Casel's question. You can use your eToro to know, makikita nyo po dyan yung, schedule ng international markets. Right. Noel Taranco, good morning, Coach. Ano po ang difference sa trading hours yan? Kay Noel pala yan. Ranulfo Tversas, good morning. And, sir, good ang Camillosan spray for sore throat. I'll check that out. Thank you, Ranulfo. Good morning, sir. Good morning then. Wow, hindi na ka-shirt si Sir Lloyd. May lakad ata. Wala akong lakad. Mamaya hapon meron akong lakad. I'm gonna be teaching a group of sa call center, right? A group requested I teach them about the basics of the stock market. So mamaya hapon meron tayong lakad. Right. Wow. Ayan. Ido Almo. Hey, sir. Good morning. Let's get rich together. Pasuyo po ng CLC and VLL. Alright. Si CLC, sasama kay ISM yan. Si VLL, kamustahin natin. Alright. yan, nga pala, by 9, tignan natin ano ang opening na ISM. Right, pakita ko po sa inyo. So, everyone is excited. Tignan natin mamaya. Sir, good morning. ISM on the go. Right, sir, good morning. AEV and Primex. This is from Nanette Mill. Alright, I'll write these down. AEV. And sino yun? Primex. Alright, Jerwin, your message got retracted. Broccoli, TV, all in kay ISM. Guys, ingat dyan sa all in na yan, please. Don't ever do that. Huwag po kayo mag-all in. Pero kung investor naman kayo, you're ready to become an investor, then why not? Right, I'm gonna open my Prime. Right, para buksan natin in advance. Makita natin si ISM mamaya. Right, ISM, wala pang projected opening. Kasi hindi pa nag-open ng market, but the bids are okay. Yesterday it closed at 6.74, so tingnan natin mamaya. Now, Mark Samar, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Hindi kaya mag-sell on news ang ISM ngayon. We don't really know. Sell on news kay ISM ngayon, I don't think so, because if magsa-sell on news sa mga yan, I'm just gonna be buying them. It's not really wise to sell ISM right now, but we can't really stop. Meron namang mga traders, so baka mag-sell on news sila. But if mag-sell on news sila, again, eyes on the price, please. Ayan, look into it for long term, right? Don't worry about short-term movements. Pag nag-sell on news niyan, depende sa demand. What if mas malaki pa rin yung demand, diba? So, aakit pa rin yan. I don't think it's wise to sell on news, except if you're a trader. Kung trader ka at nakapasok ka doon sa baba, yeah, you can. Kung short term lang naman ang hanap mo. Excuse me. Yan. Please, Nanette Mill, please greet good morning, Laika, and my daughter, Jen, who is watching now. Hi, Jen. Hi, Nanette. Yan. Paolo Drew, good morning. Sir Lloyd, may bounce play po ba ang PHA ngayon? Let's check out PHA. Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Okay na boses niyo po. Medyo okay na. Masakit pa rin lalamunan ko, but much better than yesterday. Thank you. Alec Quicksilver, good morning, PLC. PHA, please. Alright, si PLC. Kamustahin natin? Si PHA, yan dyan na. May nag-request na yan. Casel John Visaya, pwede sir ba yung cut half? Paano po i-apply? Kaya yun. Pwede ba sir yung cut loss sa half? Then paano i-apply? Kaya yun. Pwede naman. Nagbabawas ako minsan din sa mga stocks na losing ko. It really depends. If you're planning to use the half and put it on a different company instead, pwede naman yan. That's what I usually do. Especially nung nagkay-ISM. So, nag-cut loss ako ng half sa ibang stocks ko and linagay ko kay ISM because I know the stocks are gonna mas sure ang recovery doon. Pwede naman yan. Right? So, you can always cut half if you want to. We'll talk about that. Sige, didagdag ko yan sa pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Right? It's 8:39, so a few minutes more. Mag-start na tayo ng discussion natin. Lubertas, good morning. Mag-merge daw po si Ayala at Yochenko, IPO, HI, and AC. I haven't heard about that yet. I haven't read about it. I'll check it out. All right. Thank you so much for the heads up. Bert Rodrigo Carlos, good morning. Juan Miguel Flores, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Would you recommend ATN pang long term? Yes, I'm to ATN for long term. Hindi sa akin yung pantahi na machine Joseph sa partner ko yan. Ang gulo ng kwarto ko ngayon. Grabe. Pasensya na. Right, grabe, ang gulo ng kwarto ngayon. Right. Eman, good morning everyone. Marlo Gatno, good morning Sir Lloyd. Nanette Mill, PNB please. I'll write down PNB. Right, sir. Thank you sa ISM. This is from Genius. Or Sir Lloyd, good morning. Sir Lloyd, thank you sa ISM. If ISM reached 8.83 today, it would make me reach the 7 digits club at age of 22. Sana. All thanks to you, Sir Lloyd. Oy, grabe, antindi ah. Thank you. Happy to help, Genius. Yeah, let's get rich together nga, diba? And good morning, sir. How about BHI and RLT? Good morning, yan. So, yan. Let's stop muna let's stop kay Marlu. Good morning, Nanette Mill, PNB. Yan. Agent Disaster, good morning Sir Lloyd, MRSGI. Sige, last lang muna to sa MRSGI. Thanks. Ang lakas ng upturn ni MRSGI that we talked about MRSGI nung nasa baba pa siya. Yun. So, Ali Quicksilver, how did you find your stay in IM Hotel? Was it nice? Ang ganda ng hotel ang ganda ng IM Hotel eh, 'di ba? Mahal nga lang, but yeah, it's very beautiful. If you guys want to stay in the Philippines, check out IM Hotel. It's in the middle of the city nga lang. Yeah, but yeah, if you're in the city, IM Hotel is a very good option for you guys. Ang ganda ng IM Hotel sa Makati. Right, yan. So, I guess we have to start with the discussion. Before that, I want to thank our sponsor. We want to thank our sponsors, 2Trade Asia. Check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. If you're looking for a good broker na mabilis, reliable, very good support. And then, most especially, patulad ko na lumalabas every now and then. So, you need to be able to trade on the go. Check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. Ang ganda po ng Prime platform nila, which is what I'm using right now. Makaka-access po kayo nito. Ang dami pong details sa Prime platform if you do that. And a little bonus, if you become a student of mine, pag nag-join po kayo sa mga seminars ko, previously and in the future, you can open and test ISM's platform. ISM, 2Trade Asia's platform, right? So, for only 5K, yan po yung binigay nila na bonus po sa atin, exclusive for the students of mine. So, this weekend, Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. po, if you want to join the seminar, it's gonna help you so much in your trading, right? If you want to start trading, ang ganda po, sumali po kayo sa seminar ko, and at the same time, you can get avail of this exclusive promotion na binigay ni 2Trade Asia po sa atin. So, mga students ko dito na nanonood, let the people know how good the seminar is. And then, yun, eto pala guys, Dubai, very important, Dubai. Tell your friends please, right? I need your support. Tell your friends please. Dubai, Feb 15. Feb 15 po, andun tayo sa Fiesta Pinoy. Feb 16, Abu Dhabi, that's Saturday. 12 to 5 p.m. pa rin sa Chowking Hamdan po tayo. Feb 22 sa Qatar. Doon tayo sa Boracay Restaurant ng Doha. So, I hope to see you there. Please tell your friends. Right? I am asking for your support. Kita-kita po tayo dyan. Let's sharpen your trading. Patulisin po natin yung trading ninyo. Right? So, para hindi po masayang yung opportunities ninyo. And also, eToro. Check out eToro at eToro.com sa mga wala po talagang oras to trade or sa mga hindi talaga. You will know at a certain point in your life that trading is not for you, but you want to join the market, and I invite you to join the international market. eToro is a very good platform for international market. Kagandahan po dito kasi kung wala kayong oras, you can get a fund manager. Kasi for the international market, to get a fund manager, you have to have at least $1 million para i-manage nila ang funds mo, right? At least $1 million. Dito sa eToro, you can get a fund manager for as low as 200 USD. 10,000, more or less 10,000 pesos po. Makakuha na kayo ng fund manager. Just go to Copy People. Itong button na ito. Click on that. Look for people you want to copy. Once you click on them, for example, this guy, just click on him. If you like his statistics, look at his 2018 gains and 2019. So, kung gusto nyo po yung statistics niya, just click on copy, then put an amount you want to use to copy him. For example, $260. If ever, may stop loss pa yan. For example, if I risk $260 and then yung 260 na yan, magiging 156 na lang, automatically isa-stop niya po yung copy trade at makakalabas po kayo. So, may stop loss kahit nagka-copy trade kayo. So, that's very nice, diba? Wala kayong oras, check out copy trading by eToro. Please create an account using my link. If yun po ang ginamit ninyo na link, it will help me in return. Alright, so let's go to the topic ngayon, cutting losses. Number 1, I want to talk about, if you have any questions about cutting losses, let me know. Chris Den, Sir Lloyd, excited, taga Singapore, Infineon sa ISM, pakikamusta naman kami dito, kamusta kayo dyan? Pag-usapan natin si ISM later. Right? If you have any question What time po yung seminar mo today? Bukas pa po ang seminar, Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. po. Send me a message sa Facebook ko. Dumadami kami dito sa Vietnam from Jerome. Shoutout kay amigo Chito Durban. Yan. So yan, pag-usapan natin ang cut loss today. Do you have any questions about cutting losses? Please post it in the comments. Pag-usapan natin yan. So while waiting for your comments, ang una ko po sasabihin is why you need to cut your losses. Diba? Bakit kailangan natin mag-cut ng losses natin? Let's say, ito yung pinaka-latest na nangyari. Ang daming nag-cut loss kay Picor. Tapos lumabas na, umakyat naman kaagad. Number one is, why do you need to cut your losses? Because, the difference, kasi, I want you to understand this. Right? Ang daming tao sa stock market natatakot matalo. I don't want to lose money. But, as you mature as a trader, pag maging magaling na trader na po kayo, as you mature, you will realize that really losing is part of the game. Even I lose. Kahit ako po, natatalo po ako. Makita niyo po yung port ko. I have losing trades also, right? This is my port right now. I have losing trades. May mga pula dyan, right? Excuse me. You will have losing trades every now and then, right? Even the best traders out there, pinakamagaling na traders out there lose, right? You have to understand that. Losing is part of the game. The difference between a good trader, ito guys, importante, the difference between a good trader and a bad trader is that a good trader never loses big. Yan po ang major concern ng isang good trader. I will never allow myself to lose big amounts. Right? Yun po ang concern ng isang magaling na trader. One moment. Now, on that point, ito yung mindset ng mga kakasimula pa lang. Kaya ayaw nila mag-cut loss kasi, number one, masakit. Masakit kaya ng losses, di ba? Hindi pa sanay yung emotion mo with losing, di ba? So, ayoko matalo. Natatalo ako. Ang sakit eh. Tapos, if I sell this, mawawala yung gains ko. Magiging totoong losses talaga siya. Di ba? Paper loss pa lang yun. So, the tendency is, hindi na ako magka-cut loss kasi bakit? Baka mag-bounce. Right? Baka mag-bounce. Yan yung inisip natin eh. Baka mag-bounce. But there are two sides of the coin. Remember this. Baka mag-bounce. Baka hindi mag-bounce. Dalawa pa rin yan. Yes, baka mag-bounce. Paano pag hindi mag-bounce? Diba? Now, since there are two concerns, alin po ang mas mabigat? Excuse me. Alin po ang mas mabigat? Yung baka mag-bounce, baka hindi mag-bounce, diba? Again, yes, baka mag-bounce. Masakit yun eh. Pag nag-cut loss ka, tapos kaka-cut loss mo lang, tapos mag-bounce, masakit yan. That's painful. But then again, I want to return to my first point. The biggest concern of a good trader is not to lose big. Baka hindi mag-bounce. Baka bumulusok. Mas masakit po yun. That's the bigger concern of a good trader. Don't worry about cutting your losses. Bakit? Diba I taught you about risk to reward ratio? If you just follow your risk to reward ratio strictly 1:2, your risk to reward ratio is gonna cover up for this loss. Nakita nyo naman support ko, may talo ako. But my wins on this stock, like for example, BDO, my wins on BDO is already covered for my 2 losses. Diba? Nakita nyo yan? For example, ito, si CLI, I already have 1,700 na loss, but my CPG win is already covering up for my CLI losses. Diba? I'm losing 3,000 kay OR, pero tignan nyo po, nabenta ko na nga po ang karamihan dyan sa PHA ko. Kahit si PHA lang, covered na lahat ng losses ko. Don't worry about losing as long as you follow your risk to reward ratio. Your losses, yung kinat loss niyo, makakover po yan. I can cut loss these positions right now and will not worry about this. Why? Because look at my winning positions. They're already covering up for my losses and I'm still gaining even after that. Don't worry about cutting your losses po. Right? The bigger concern is paano pag etong loss na ito, natakpan na tuloy yung mga wins mo. Paano pag baliktad ang nangyari? Patay po ang port nyo dyan. please cut your losses. My point is, always cut your losses. Follow your plans in cutting losses. I hope this is clear. I'll talk about where do I cut loss, when do I cut loss in a while. So, tignan ko muna ang comments ninyo. Alright, so, ayan. So, sir, what if I establish my cut loss but intraday biglang nagbuhos? Will I hold it if my cut loss is negative 8% then biglang buhos naging negative 15? This is the reason why I want you guys, eto guys ha, this connected ito sa lesson ko eh. Diba I had a lesson about profiling. How do you know if you're a trader or not? Right? Biggest factor there is your time factor, the amount you can put into watching the market. Why do you allow it to lose 15%? Diba? Bakit umabot ng 15%? Baka sabihin nyo sa akin, most probably, kasi hindi ko nabantayan, Sir Lloyd. Pag hindi nyo po mababantayan ang market, then don't trade. Please, don't be greedy. You're being greedy. Nag-earn kayo sa trabaho ninyo and you want to earn big in stock market also. That doesn't make sense. Ang sabi nila, if you chase after 2 rabbits at the same time, you end up catching none. Right? So, meaning, kung magte-trade po kayo, tapos hindi nyo mabantayan, kung bantayin nyo po yung trading nyo, baka mawalan pa kayo ng trabaho. Kasi mahuli kayo ng boss nyo. Diba? So, if ever may trabaho kayo, hindi nyo mapapanood ang market, don't trade. So, don't go into positions na pang trading. Right? Kasi, bakit aabot ng 15%? That means hindi mo nabantayan. Pag intraday, umabot na ng negative 8 yan, negative 8 ang cut loss mo, lumabas ka na. Please, right? Huwag mo paabutin na negative 15 kasi investor ka na yan. Joseph K., ano indicator ginagamit mo, sir, para malaman if pababa na siya to prepare for the cut loss? Ako hindi akong sensitive sa indicators. I just use support and resistance and I cut loss negative 3 below support. Negative 3 to negative 4% below support po yung cut loss ko. I'll teach you in a while bakit negative 3. Chito Dorban, Jerome Gamboa, salamat by invite nato si Coach Lloyd diri sa Vietnam. Sige, we'll talk about that. Erz Reyes, sir, pagaling po kayo. Ilang percentage buying price yung usual na cut loss nyo, sir? Too early ba pag negative 5%? Target ko kasi is plus 10%. Ayan, very good question. Eto, I want to correct this, Clive, okay? Ilang percentage from the buying price yung usual cut loss nyo, sir? It's not based on my buying price. Very good question kasi I'm heading towards that. My cut loss is not my buying price. My cut loss is usually, and tanggalin ko lang si volume, my cut loss is usually below the support. In this case, this is the support right here. Si PCOR ito guys, I'm talking about PCOR. I did advise you guys to buy PCOR here. Around this area, diba? Sabi ko sa inyo, bilhin nyo na si PCOR yan dyan. Get in your support as much as you can. If I enter there, that means my cut loss is negative 3 below that support. So, negative 3 below support is around this level right here. So, negative 3. So, 7.44 pa po ang cut loss ko dapat dyan. 7.44. Si PCOR bumagsak. Bumagsak. Look at that. At 7.48, it started bouncing already at nag-recover na. So, it hasn't hit my cut loss levels yet. Hindi pa ako nagka-cut loss niyan dapat. And if hindi ako nag-cut loss, hindi na sayang ang pera ko. Ang problema kasi ng iba, nag-cut loss na dito pa lang, napaka-early mag-cut loss dito. Remember, support is not just a line, a price. Support is an area. So meaning, my area of cutting losses is negative 3% below support. For example, here, my support from this point is from here to here, 7.44. So this is my support area. Support area po yan, 7.44. As long as the price is still in that area, I'm still good. You don't cut loss too near the support kasi ang tendency ganito po ang mangyayari sa inyo. Right, remember ISM, ang dami nag-cut loss kay ISM. Bakit kayo nag-cut loss kay ISM? Andito pa ang major support ni ISM, di ba? This is the support. Look at this. This was hit once, twice, 3 times, di ba? Pero ang daming nag-cut loss kay ISM dito pa lang sa area na ito. This is the major support of ISM. Kung kailan sila nagbenta, doon naman umakyat ang presyo, di ba? Another good example for this is, sinulat ko yun hindi ko lang maalala sino pa ba. Sa cut loss. I can't remember. Was that VLL? Let me call for MA20. Yan, ito. So, if MA20 ang ginamit natin support, nag-collapse siya below MA20, di ba? Here. So, at this point, hindi pa ako magka-cut loss. Usually, if ever pumasok ako dyan, I recommended VLL there. Pumasok ako dyan, I will cut loss -3 below that support. So, once that 5.64 is hit, dyan pa po ako magka-cut loss. This is still support area. I will not be cutting my losses at that point yet hanggang sa hindi po ma-hit yung 5.64. So, basically, 5.64, that's 2.94. So, around 5.64 po ako magka-cut loss. Right? -3 below support po, hindi from your purchase price. So now, -3, usually I wait for the bounce, so more or less, I buy around 2% above that support. So my overall risk now is around 5%. Right, so that's the risk I usually take, 5%, and then my target profit should be around 10% from that. So that's my risk. That's the risk that I take. So, too early ba pag -5%, sir? Target ko kasi is 10%. Right? So, Clive, to answer your question, add it to the -3% below support. So, my support is here. So, that's my cut loss. Add my current position. So, my overall risk is around -5.26. Overall, that's still tolerable for me. Diba? So, if ever dito tayo pumasok, naka-ride pa tayo sa ganyang win. Right? So, that's my cut loss. Please do not I want to summarize the point. Do not cut loss too near the support. It should be around -3% below support. Huwag po masyadong malapit. Because you're gonna be, baka mag-exit kayo ng premature. Then you're gonna be out of the trade. Magsisisi lang kayo. Right? Support is not a line. Support is an area. And that area is -3 below support price, right? James Delambaca, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Newbie here, and good morning sa iyo, James, and sa mga newbies, good morning sa inyo. This is the reason why I ask you guys to share the video para po may mga newbies na makapasok. Nangyari ito kay JFC nga pala dati, right? So JFC, this was the support of JFC, right? Remember this point right here? Ito yung support ni JFC. Kaso nga lang, on this day, nag-collapse si Jollibee, di ba? So, yung ibang tao, nag-cut loss na kaagad kasi na-break ni Jollibee yung support dito at this level. Remember, our cut loss is -3 below support. So, dapat dito po yung cut loss natin. So, it's not yet hit. And look at that. Nag-bounce siya the next day. Diba? So, support is not just a line. Support is this area right here. So, even if bumaba pa yun sa support niya, there's still a big chance na around that area magbabounce pa rin. So, please do not cut loss too early. Kasi mas madali minsan, sir, tanggapin na natalo kasi babagsak stock kaysa nagbenta then biglang tumaas. Right? Kasi mas madali minsan, sir, tanggapin na natalo kasi bumagsak ang stock kaysa sa nagbenta then biglang tumaas. Yes, masakit ang biglang tumaas, right? Maybe because napakalapit nyo sa support nagka-cut, kaya siguro minsan pag cut loss nyo lumilipad ka agad because still you're at support area. But if it collapses below support area, cut loss na. It's a different story now because we are now protecting our port, right? It's irresponsible for you as a trader not to protect your port kasi pag nag-snowball yan ng mas malaki, lahat ng gains mo sa kabila mawawala yan, right? Providencio Sales, nag-cut loss ako, sir, below 10 MA. Right? Lorraine, nangyari ito sa akin, hindi ako nag-cut loss sa tamang percent. Umabot ng double digits percent na loss ko. Masakit, yes. Mas masakit po yan pag nag-snowball yan. Gilbert Velez, sir, insights po kay RSC. Let's check that out in a while. Taka lang. Kung investor ka naman, no need to cut loss. Just add more on dips. Tama yan, Sunis Music. If you're investor kasi, no need to cut loss, diba? If you don't have the time to trade, kasi may trabaho kayo, hindi nyo mapapanood ng market, please po, don't be greedy. Just be an investor so that you don't need to cut loss. So, maghanap lang po kayo ng mga investor stocks. Circle Financial po ba gamit nyo? Meron ako marami po akong platforms. I have Timson, I have Call, I have Vault Securities, I have 2Trade Asia. It's because I use their research para po sa mga pag-aaral ko. You don't have to follow me. Right? Just have one, at the very least two. Right? Ang hirap na po i-manage pag ang dami nyo na pong port. Yuhenya, Sir Lloyd, good morning po. Ano po ba yung effect ng outstanding shares? Mas malaki pa po ba yung outstanding shares? Mas mahirap po ba tumaas yung price? Depende po yan. If marami pa sa outstanding shares at saka hindi naman sila in demand na company, usually it's gonna be negative effect. Yan. So, depende po yan. GR, what if naging 100% na yung hindi nag-cut loss, wala nang values yung shares na hawak? What if negative 100 na yung hindi nag-cut loss, wala nang value yung shares na hawak? May value pa rin naman. Pero sayang yung gains ninyo, kinain ng losses nyo sa ibang stocks. Diba? For newbies, what percentage are allowed to initial cut loss? -3 below support po. Do you need to cut loss from Annie, even for long-term and invested in blue chips? I don't recommend that. You don't have to cut loss for your long-term stocks. Don't let the short-term movements ruin your overall goal. Kasi pag long-term kayo, look at this right here. Kung nag-cut loss kayo kay Jollibee, overall umaakyat po yan on the long term. So you don't have to cut your losses, especially for cost averaging. There's advanced version of cost averaging where this is the trend I was riding JFC. The moment it broke this major uptrend, nag-sell half po ako. This is a much more efficient way of investing sa long term ko. Nag-sell half po ako when it broke the uptrend kasi you have to cut loss, diba? Nag-sell half ako and then I just bought more Jollibee when it started to stabilize, and then I'm already in it again. Mas mataas, mas malaki po yung kita ko that way. Pero I don't have to cut loss all the way kasi I know Jollibee still gonna go up in the long term naman. So if investor profile, no need to cut loss talaga, no? No need to do that really unless your company is doing bad. If may nakikita na kayo na negative na ang numbers, for example, si PLDT, negative na yan . So, red flag na yan. You have to cut your losses if your company is not doing well. Pero if it's going down, pero maganda naman ang performance ng company, like for example, JFC or example, BDO. Si BDO, right now the prices are going down, but look at the revenues, positive naman, -2% is tolerable, 0% on first quarter. Annual earnings is +7. So meaning the company is doing well, right? The company is doing well, pero bumagsak ang presyo kahit maganda yung numbers niya. This is okay. You don't have to cut losses here because this is just market sentiments na downtrend. So you know that the stock is gonna go up again. So you just keep buying more on the dips. Pero kung ibang usapan na yun pag bumabagsak ang presyo ng isang company kasi pangit yung performance niya, consider cutting your losses if na-break na yung trend niya. Right, Joseph, Genius GT sir, as you said, what if mag-bounce or what if bumuhos, hindi natin alam? Would it be okay to sell half? I mean, cut loss in half? It is up to you if you want to do that. You can do that actually. It's your option. But for me kasi, if I'm trading this stock, what's my point in holding the other half, diba? So, yun. What's my point in holding this half? Am I an investor? Gusto ko ba maging investor? Nangyayari yan if half-hearted investor kayo. Half-hearted investor and half-hearted trading the stock, right? Diba? So, nangyayari naman yan. So, if ganyan naman ang position ninyo na gusto nyo yung long term pero wag muna malaking pera, you can cut loss half of it. So, okay lang yan, Genius GT. Surely, nag-hold po kayo sa CBG for long term. As of the moment, yes, maganda po si CPG. I've been discussing this to you when I recommended it noon pa. Dito, nag-hold po ako kay CPG. It's already on an uptrend. Ang ganda po ng developments kay CPG. As of the moment, right, nabubuhay na po siya. Ang laki po ng potential na growth ni CPG. Look at that price of CPG before. Diba? Umabot pa nandoon. And CPG is now recovering. This is the recovery that you are seeing already for CPG. Layo pa po na pwedeng i-project niyan. So, I'm still holding on to my CPG. It's 9:04. Kamustahin natin si ISM. Opening ni ISM. Asia. Projected price is 7.21. So, I guess, congratulations po sa mga kay ISM. If you're gonna win big, guys, I want you to consider donating to my friend. Yung linagay ko po, inano po ko po sa inyo. If you can please, donate to my friend who is in need. And si Grace po, pwede nyo po i-donate doon instead. Congratulations po sa mga ISM holders. This is it. Yan. So, congrats po sa inyo. Ooh, very good for ISM. Hey, thank you. I have nickel bought it somewhere 2015 7.9. I just kept on my port to remind me of that mistake. All right, so that's good. Tricks me, right? You can do that. Some people it works for some people. You constant reminder na follow your system, right? That also helps. Yung iba naman, nade-depress sila dahil dyan, so nag-create lang ng ibang port na lang kasi ayaw nilang tignan yon. Noel Taranco, coach a company with good future like ISM, CLC, do you recommend cutting losses and wait for the good price for the entry? I don't. I'm recommending CLC and ISM for long term. So, if ever it goes down, just keep buying more. Especially pag nagsasign na siya of support or signs of reversal. May buntag from Kellen's Dagger. Kating, when looking at the support and resistance po, ano pong chart basis ninyo? One day, I look at the one day chart because I'm a position trader. When girls, sir, okay na po yun pag, let's say, naniwala ka talaga sa stock tapos na-hit yung cut loss mo. Instead, mag-sell. Okay ba mag-buy more na lang to average down para maiwasan ang cut loss price? Totoo yan. It just boils down to what your initial purpose is really. I want you guys to be really sure what your purpose is in getting into the stock para po sure po kayo sa strategy ninyo. Kasi ang problema sa iba, I want to be an investor in this. Pero pag na-hit yung, pag bumababa, natataranta na at nagka-cut loss. So that means you're not sure of your initial intention. Kasi pag investor ang purpose mo dito, why are you gonna cut your losses, diba? You are gonna be happy. Dapat matutuwa po kayo kung investor kayo at bumaba yan because this is your opportunity to keep buying more if you're an investor. If you're an investor, it's all about the number of stocks that you have. It's all about volume, paramihan ng all-in yan. Right? So, yan. Sir, pag ilang percentage support ba dapat nag-enter para maganda po position? Usually, around 2% above support. No? That's my confirmation of the bounce already. Di na, Sir Lloyd, pag bumaba na ba stock, GTC nyo na po ba sa amount na cut loss nyo? No, that doesn't work. Pag nag-GTC kayo sa cut loss nyo, automatically lalabas yan. So, don't use GTC for cut loss, alright? Ingat po kayo dyan. You have to enter your cut loss manually. Ang PHA kayo po may support na 3% below support and not 3% below your buying price. Got it, sir? Right. So, I guess that's it. I have given you the message that I have for today about cutting losses. Let's go now to our recommendations for today. I'm gonna go to the chart and guys, if you have access to projected price, pwede niyo po i-update ang mga tao magkano na po yung projected price ni ISM. Right? So, first pick ko for today, ALCO. Right? I'll put this on the chat room. Ito po yung mga Right? So, ALCO, ALCO. One of my recommendations for today, we already have a good support for ALCO. Right? So, it's already starting to solidify. Meron tayong bounce dyan kay ALCO. Let me get the volume. So, yeah. ALCO, you can test out the support for ALCO. Right? ALCO has been showing us good numbers lately. Right? So, pwede po si ALCO. You can test out the support. Next up is SSP. And si SSP naman, we have a good bounce after this. How many confirmations of support? Ang dami po. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a solid support. You can test out this support if you want to. Kaka-breakout niya lang po sa downtrend niyang ito. Hindi pala kaka-breakout. Magba-breakout pa lang. But I think this is gonna break out. Look at the volume. Volume is starting to pick up. So, I guess this is okay already for today. Look at the volume. It's already starting to pick up. Umaakit na po yung volume. So, most probably, it's gonna go up already. So, SSP, I'm recommending SSP for today. PIP naman, yan, si PIP, volume is already there. This means people are accumulating Pepsi already. Once na maubos na yung supply at this level right here, pag ubos na yung supply na yan, aakyat na po yan. So, just position here. Mag-test buy na po kay PIP. Has been sustaining the support. So, that's a very solid support. If you want, get in your support as much as you can. But for me, already today, PIP is already tolerable. Pwede na po pasukin yan. Next up is STI. For today, recommendations for today. Please load STI. Mag-load ka po. Please, 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 please. Ayaw eh. So, we have, yung lesson ko po sa inyo, Bollinger Band Trigger. You know that this is a significant move at this point. And there it is. Usually, this starts an uptrend. You wait for it at MA20. MA20 bounce. We have a confirmation. That's your entry point. STI po, pasukin niyo po. Use MA20 as your support for STI. Next up kay STI is TBGI. So TBGI, the telco news, and we're already playing at the upside. Yan, mas stable na po itong galaw na ito. We have good support right here. Kakabounce na lang po sa support na yan. So, TBGI is good to enter. We have a significant move right here and a very significant spike in volume. So, TBGI po, pwede na po pasukin. Hinog na sa TBGI. ECP. Si ECP din. Same with ECP. We have a solid support right here. Yan. So, hinog na po sa ECP. Pwede na po pasukin yan sa ECP. Just test out the support. Hindi ko po ina-assure sa inyo na gagalaw yan kaagad today or mag-uptrend talaga yan. We're still on a sideways trend. So, just test out the support. If it goes up, then good. If it goes down, just please cut your losses. So, we are at support levels. So, kakabounce lang. Good company. And so, yeah, I'm recommending again for today kasi nasa support na naman tayo. Tech po. Si Tech, right? Nag-collapse siya ng support, but again, support is an area, so we're still at the support area actually. So we have an engulfing pattern, and then we just confirmed that right there, that support. This is a buy signal for Tech. Tech has been giving us good numbers lately, so I think Tech is gonna be very good, right? So hopefully mag-solidify naman. I mean, solid yung support niya. Hopefully mag-materialize, mag-uptrend siya. So, we don't know when this is gonna go on an uptrend. So, just position, test buy lang muna kay Tech. Next is Tugo. Recommending Tugo today. Just bounced on the support right there. And we have confirmation right here. So, at the very least, it's still low risk. We have support right there. We have an engulfing pattern right here. So, this is good for Tugo. Anywhere in this area is a good entry point. Yan. So, Tugo. For me, I'm recommending Tugo today. Lastly, si Web. Recommendation ko today. We have a good support already for Web around this area right here. So we are. Web has been bouncing. Good spike on the volume kahapon on the bounce. So I think this is good for Web. This is a good support. I think this is a good support. Look at the divergence from this point to that point. Pataas na yung divergence niya. So this is good for Web. Pwede nyo pong pasukin yan sa Web. Test buy lang if you want to enter Web. Alright, so those are my picks for today. And let me see if... Alright, opening price ng my channel sa PSE Warzone. And so, for ISM, wait po ba ang pullback ng konti, taas ng current price. Alright, it's really hard right now na maghabol pa kay ISM. Dati sana, right? ISM projected price is 7.1. We have 1 million bids. 1 million bid volume at 65 bidders. So this is healthy bid. 10.10 for ceiling bids. 7.11 po yung projected price natin. So congratulations ISM holders. Again, if you wanna consider donating, wag niyo po sa akin muna i-donate. Please donate it to a friend of mine. Ayan, yung pinost ko po sa The Billionaires Club, si Grace po. This is her. Hindi ko po mahanap I did post about it. Send me a message if you wanna consider donating to my friend. Alright? So I'm gonna be visiting her tonight. Yan, 7.13. So tumataas pa ang projected price is already 9.14. Alright, so let's go back to the requests now. Yan, si Lopez, number 1 pick natin. Number 1 na request ngayon is Lopez. And si Lopez still playing at MA20 pero somehow we're seeing a lower high kay Lopez, so baka hindi po mag-sustain si Lopez. So I'm not recommending Lopez at this level. I did recommend Lopez here. I think this is gonna be making a support at this level because that's where it bounced. Kung magbagsak man yan, I think this is gonna make a support. Hopefully it goes up, but Lopez has been still undervalued. So ang ganda pa rin ni Lopez as a company pasukin. So doon ko po sa baba ni-recommend yun but we are looking for additional entries. Hopefully mag-sustain yung MA20. I don't wanna recommend it today. Thanks sa ISM, Jan, di ako nag-cut loss. Instead, when it is hit, buy more. Kaya dumana namin shares ko tuloy. Right, congratulations, Weng. Right, Aba, Sir M. White, good morning, Bell. Right, so, Sir, pwede patingin projected price ni Aba din. Projected price ni Aba, I'm not recommending Aba anymore actually. Diba? Kasi medyo mataas na yon. We talked about dividends play. 0.87 po yung projected price niya. So, that's looking good. That's still good climb. Marami na ipit kay ABA kahapon naghabol, di ba? ABA. Excuse me. Ang dami naghabol sa 0.93, tapos naipit tuloy ang mga tao. Careful with these kinds of position, guys. Right? Yun. Tapos na tayo dyan. Let's go to Tech, Tags. Si Tech, recommended ko naman ngayon. Si Tags naman, yan. This is a good example why I don't cut loss very near the support. So, Tags right here. So, bumaba si Tags sa support niya. This is just... Oy nga pala. Medyo maliit na pala to diba? Dapat nakapag-cut loss na pala yung traders. But then again, ayun, nag-bounce naman. So, si Tags, hard to say, but overall, Tags, ang ganda Ang ganda ng ni Tags I want you to wait if ever gusto nyo, plano nyo pumasok kay Tags. Tolerable pa naman yung risk, but a bounce, a retracement will be very good for Tags. Just wait for the next higher low kay Tags before you wanna get in. Vita, meron pang bad stigma si Vita. Let's see further in the future ano mangyari kay Vita. I promise you guys, I'm gonna be recommending the stock again if I see na hinog na siya. Right now, it's very volatile, so very unpredictable pa yung movement niya. I can't really call it right now. So, I don't want to recommend Vita yet. FEN naman, we did recommend FEN and the MA20. Nag-hold naman yung MA20 niya. So, if you want to enter FEN, we are seeing resistance right here. So, konting ingat po kay FEN. Huwag niyo muna pasukin. Very delikado si FEN. Dapat dito tayo pumasok kay FEN. Maybe this is a pullback. Pag nag-green na naman yan, maybe you can get in on a breakout. I don't want to recommend FEN right now. Very volatile, very dangerous yung position niya. PCOR, I can't recommend PCOR. Let's wait for the continuation of PCOR. Malapit na naman tayo sa resistance. I won't recommend PCOR today. PHA. Si PHA, antayin natin. Very volatile as of the moment. Kahapon nag-green, pula na naman, green, pula na naman. So, but that's still good. I think it's gonna stabilize anytime soon at this area right here. Let's just wait for it to stabilize before we wanna get in there. Right? Si ECP, naka-recommend po yan ngayon si PCP. Si PHA, I don't want to recommend PHA today. Yan. Next kay PHA is IRC. Tignan natin si IRC. Nga pala guys, pag-usapan nga natin pala before I continue here. It's 9:18. Hindi ko natin napag-usapan. Yes, the Senate hearing yesterday. So it was positive. This is why we're expecting this price already for ISM. I hope you can see it. 7.50 na po ang projected opening ni ISM. So, I guess this is good. Good, what do you call this? This is good climb already. 7.15, kung pumasok po kayo sa support, 7.15 is around this level right here. 7.15. So, that's gonna open up around 7.15. If it opens there, instant 5% po. Not that strong. But at the very least, look at that. That's already 14% from MA20 and the entry point support, guys. So that's already 28% from the support. So that's still a very good win. I don't want ISM to move very fast kasi mahirap pag masyadong malaki ang galaw. Baka mag-pullback ng malakas at hindi na po makapag-recover. Diba? So, I don't want it to move very fast. Gusto ko umakyat yan na parang si Jollibee lang na dahan-dahan pero mas sure, diba? So, congratulations po kay ISM. Senate approved the control ng Miss Datel's franchise. Bibigay na po sa consortium kay Udena. So, overall sila na may control talaga sa telco. Franchise has no issues. Yun yung pinaglalaban ni Senator Drilon. Para sa kanya hindi valid ang franchise ni ISM. But the Senate overall didn't focus on that tiny problem kasi may remedyo naman sa problemang yan. Ang nangyari was they focused more on the solution. Udena is giving out to the public instead of the little issues na pinapalaki ni Senator Drilon. Yung mga issues na yun kasi can be remedied. So pwede nating remedyohan ang problema mas malaki naman, mas importante yung solution na binibigay ni Udena, 'di ba? Yung third telco. It's not wise to stop a big solution just because of a few minor problems na pwede naman ma-resolutionan din. So, congratulations to the Senate. Good job. Congratulations to everyone. And Philippines, ayan. Third telco is coming. Mag-apply po akong endorser. Sabihin ko sa kanila, nagla-live ako lagi. Kailangan ko mabilis na internet. Pag mabilis yung internet nyo, makikita ng mga tao yan. Yan. So, yan. Congratulations, ISM holders. This is it. I don't think wala nang hindrance dito. So, please guys, just keep buying more on the dips. Salamat po sa mga nakinig sa akin. Just buy on the dips at hindi po natinag. Right? Ngayon, I wanna go back to the rest of our requests. Meron kanina kay IRC. We still have time. We still have 4 minutes left. May request for IRC. Starting to show us a good support. Erase ko lang muna mga ito kasi ang gulo na ng mga drawings ko. Alright, there's a question. Thank you so much. Did it, sir, newbie, first time pumasok kay ISM. God bless. Yung PAL po. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights kay Green. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Anong balita? Saan lang naghihintay kay 3 kay ISM? Wala na. Linumot na sila sa 3. Right, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. It's wise to speculate that it might go down to 3. Pero, dapat pumasok na kayo dito sa taas pa, diba? Yung turo sa inyo, guys. Just test buy. If it goes down to 3, kung tama man sila, you can buy more, diba? Ang problema ko, hindi kayo nag-test buy noon at hindi na pumunta sa 3, wala na, naiiwan na kayo, maiinggit na lang at mafo-FOMO yan pag pumasok yan sa taas, baka bumagsak, wala na. Nawala na yung mga bashers kay SM, tama. Mga 3 pesos people, kaway-kaway naman dyan. Anyways, IRC, guys, it's starting to show us a good support right here in this area. We have a flag pattern. I want IRC to break out and you enter at this point, right? Antayin natin mag-breakout si IRC just for confirmation of that. Kasi descending triangle to, but still a flag pattern. Breakout would be the best entry point kay IRC just for confirmation. Don't be too aggressive. No need to be very aggressive. Hindi pa naman talaga ito gumagalaw. So IRC, wait for the breakout. Next is LTG. Si LTG, when we called it out, somehow, umakyat naman. We have higher low. Kaso lang, mukhang magsa-sideways pa to si LTG. So, I can't tell as of the moment. We have good price action na higher low. Medyo shaky si LTG. I can't call it as of the moment. Hirap paglaruan dito eh. Dapat dito tayo eh. Right? So, hirap na huliin yan dyan sa taas. I can't comment on the LTG right now. Sana bumaba pa. AP naman, right? So AP is still doing a pullback. Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways na ito. So I think magsa-stabilize muna ito before we can tell again if AP is a buy. Right? We did recommend AP here at this point right here when we saw this divergence. Ang ganda ng divergence ng AP dito. There's already divergence there. So we did recommend it here. Ayan, mataas na. Let's wait for it to stabilize. I think magsa-stabilize na yan according to Bollinger Band. Question, Sir Lloyd, why are you not using SNR tab on the top chart as reference for support and resistance indicators? I prefer to use my own support and resistance. Right? Basically, the definition of support and resistance is if that price is hit twice already, that is a good support for me. So, if dalawang beses nag-hit yung presyo niyan dyan at nag-bounce, that is the support for me. And especially, guys, uptrend ito. Where's the support on this stock? You have to plot your own support. Hindi po nagpa-plot ng uptrend support yan. So, I plot my own support and resistance talaga. Resistance on this stock, ito nagkakamali ang mga tao. The resistance on this stock is upward din kasi this is on an uptrend, right? The tool doesn't show that. Look at that. Yung sinasabi niya resistance dito, the real resistance of an uptrend is upwards then. Yung support niya sinasabi niya dito, sideways, but the real support here is upwards then because that stock is on an uptrend. Right? So I don't really use that because it's misleading. Right? So 924, last two lang siguro guys. Pasensya na if hindi ko pa sasagot lahat. AP, CLI, ito si CLI naman, nagsustain naman yung ano niya. Nagsusustain yung, it's not loading. Ay, hindi pala. Nag-collapse pala si CLI. Alright. I thought nagsustain yung support. CLI, just plan your cut loss, guys. If ever pumasok kayo kay MA20, it did bounce at MA20 right here. Aso nga lang, it collapsed. Very big selling volume yesterday. So, baka bumagsak si CLI. So, be careful. I don't want to recommend CLI as of the moment. right? CLI. Next kay CLI is SCC. Si SCC somehow is sustaining a good climb right here. Hard to call kasi ang hirap Just wait. Let's just wait for SCC to make a higher low before I really want to recommend SCC. Sir Lloyd, ang hirap mag-set ng support and resistance. Maybe we'll talk about that in the future. Sir, ulitin yung SNR, medyo mabilis. Ay kasi yung oras natin Support and resistance, if the price, for example, if the price is hit at least twice, ano ba magandang stock na may magandang support and resistance? Sige, JFC na lang. I usually use the blue chips as my If the price is hit twice, that's a good support. I plot my own support and resistance like this one right here, diba? But this stock right here is on an uptrend. Ito lang guys, I'm gonna eat up your time. Sobra tayo ng konti, but this is a very good question kasi this is a very basic question. So tanggalin ko lang si Bollinger Band. So here, in this stock right here, if I use this button, SNR, sinasabi niya, sideways ang support, sideways ang resistance. This is the support right here. Support 1 is 310. Where's the support here? Dapat ang support was here, di ba? This price was hit, nag-bounce. This price was hit, nag-bounce. So, the real support should have been 307, not 310. So, this is not accurate. That's why I don't use this. I always follow my own support. And plus, this stock is on an uptrend, guys. Ang problema nito is sideways lang ang trend yan. This stock is on an uptrend. Remember, if the stock is on an uptrend, ang trend, ang support nyo paataas din. So, this should be the real uptrend support. So, this is where you buy, this is where you buy, this is where you buy. This is where you buy. Antayin natin ulit po dumating dyan. And that is where we buy if we want to ride the uptrend. Same as the resistance. Ang resistance din ito is patakyat. There it is. Right? So, yes, 9:27. Malapit man ang open ang market. Pasensya na. We'll talk about more about support and resistance maybe tomorrow. So, abangan nyo po. Right, sige, pag-usapan natin more about support and resistance. Let's upgrade your support and resistance. That's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, as always. Let's get rich together. Congratulations po sa mga ASM holders. Bye-bye.